move, so there's probably a good 20-30 hours still left. Almost everyone uses the more quick launcher and at least one kind of mod. Imagine users music selector and minor mod. Change your appearance for yourself for those who give you a code. It's unnoticeable to everyone else. The only people who don't use download mod are those. Oh, right, okay. I'll definitely have to look at it then. For sure. I need to fucking download it again.
You wouldn't talk like that if it had been your men whose throats were slit. Blood for blood, it's the only way. We hire mercenaries and have them mount the bandits' heads on our walls as a lesson to the rest.
And what happens when those mercenaries are slaughtered like your...
Guys, that guy looks like Doc to the right.
Hire more. We're better off using that coin to buy food and supplies. If we hire mercenaries, the only thing we're buying is the bandits' ire. And you cannot fill empty bellies with that. Do you hear me?
But what happens when they come back? Maybe it'll be your throat that's slit.
That's enough. Both of you. Any more of this and I'll throw you out myself. Come back when you're ready to talk like adults.
I remember having mods on
Victor,
on WoW back in the day.
what's he doing here?
Sid. And Lady Jill. What brings you here?
I was about to ask you the same thing.
Costness is in chaos, and the markets have all but ceased to operate. The Briar's Kiss here in Dalamil is the only place I can reliably obtain supplies. I was here to do just that when Master Lubor told me of his troubles. He thought I might be able to talk some sense into these fools. But if you're here, I suppose his patience must be waning.
Who are those people?
Those were the thorns in Lubor's side. And the reason this place might be headed the same way as Costness. It's these accursed skies. The darkness is enough to drive a man to madness. Or an entire city, for that matter.
We're still working on the skies. But in the meantime, perhaps we can find a solution to Dalamil's problems.
I hope so. For all our sakes.
Dude, there's no way. There's a TikTok, right, of the robot that went down under the fucking ocean to find the submarine. And I swear it's Photoshop, but you can see the fucking Logitech controller. There's no way. There's no way. You can like see the outline of it in the sand.
People who were angry and afraid. And with good reason by the sound.
If it survived, that's hilarious.
That anger and fear could set the entire town alight.
My thoughts exactly. What to do? Both sides wish to protect their homes and livelihoods, if only they could agree on how. But as long as they are divided, we are vulnerable.
And if there's one thing bandits like, it's an easy target.
What would Sid the Outlaw suggest?
Well, if it were my namesake, he'd let them choose for themselves and be on hand to pick up the pieces when it all went wrong.
A recipe for disaster is precisely what it is. But perhaps that realization would be enough to make them question the ingredients. While it's plain neither Conrad nor Natalie will countenance the other's proposal, it may still be possible to make them doubt their own. Before presenting them with a third option.
And that would be?
To pool our resources and save the city ourselves. Why fight each other
when all that fear and anger can be directed at the bandits.
Controller would have no reason to explode. Yes, holes. No water can rush in.
Victor, pay Conrad a visit. See if you can't convince him of his folly. I'll speak
Mate,
with
imagine if it's still... Someone's got to bring that up and see if it works. Give it that guy on YouTube who... I bought 5 broken Xboxes to see if I could repair them.
Don't worry, Victor and I will do.
I bought the Logitech controller from the
Only play along.
Titanic submarine to see if I can fix it.
What he means to say is yes.
Looks like this controller has mad water damage. Yeah, no shit. It's been in the fucking sea, bruv.
What a shock.
If I had my pickaxe, I would.
I mean, it may still be possible to buy something. Ah, here he is now. Natalie, allow me to introduce Lord Underhill of Randalar's prestigious League of Merchants. Lord Underhill. At your service.
Underhill.
I was just telling the good lady of our conversation, my lord, and how you were lamenting the state of the capital stores.
Underhill says that not only are the
Yo! I love this song so much. Yo, Mr. Seraphim. Gifting to Scorber. Thank you so much, dude. You're too kind. And with that,
It is only a matter of time before the peasants revolt.
Seraphim, you are entered into both the giveaways. You legend. Thank you, dude. You didn't have to do that.
I bought 5 Nintendo Ds to see if I can fix them. I know nothing about electrics, so you could probably do this yourself. Proceeds to bring out every master trick of the trade with every possible specialist tool. Don't know what you're doing, my dickhole.
Yeah, he definitely knows what he's doing. It's so people buy broken ones, try and do it himself, and then sell them for even cheaper, so you can buy them.
Is to endure not only this hardship, but those that are certain to follow. We must stand united.
All right. If it will help to protect my home, I'll do it. But you needn't have gone through this charade.
Some of them, though, are absolutely mental. Like, some of them just literally something on the... Some of them literally are like the power on the fucking motherboard is just disconnected. And he goes, boom, works. It's like, yep, I can now sell it. Crazy. You give to the sub and it crashed you. Oh no. Yo, thank you, Seraphim. I really appreciate that, mate. You are entered into both giveaways. Do you have a PS5?
It appears I have no choice but to do what...
Because if you don't,
Mummy, I'm scared.
then you're entered into a giveaway at least. We'll just have to re-roll if it lands on someone who doesn't.
Picture it, Conrad.
Victor.
Ah, here she is. The Lady of the Spear herself.
Well, thank you, dude. You entered into a giveaway for any game of your choice.
Commander of the Red Wings.
The Red Wings?
Mercenary guild in the Free Cities.
A pleasure, my lady.
Boys, don't they fly airships?
Pleasure is all mine.
As I told you, I summoned the commander here from Canberra to inquire about a contract.
Victor says you told him no. That there aren't any men left to hire. Is that true?
True as the crystals cracked. Nobles came and claimed every last one worth his salt. And not just from us Red Wings. You know of the 7 high houses. There must be 2 score swords assigned each one. Granted, we have a few boys left. If it's boys you're looking for.
Well, Conrad, are you saying that Dalamil's finest cannot defend this town better than a gaggle of
It's so disgustingly humid.
that a band of bearded
Mate,
youths
it's
that
so
revenge
cold in this room, but
brave men than
I
you
step out the room, it's fucking boiling.
Absolutely not.
Yo, Apollo, how you doing, man?
We'll show those bastards who they're dealing with.
I can't believe that actually worked.
Conrad's not what you call the brightest candle in the crypt. And there's a reason why I had you do the talking and not Sid. Well played, my lady.
You just got home? Where have you been, dude? You been out? Oh, no, you've been out, but have you been out?
Our roles in this ruse were entirely necessary.
I don't know. Conrad seemed quite taken with you.
Good news, Sid. Both Conrad and Natalie have somewhat gracefully accepted their new roles. With time, they may even learn to.
Time no longer appears to be the luxury it was before lunch. I take it your scouts found the bandits. Technically, it would be the bandits who found my scouts. It appears they marched for Dalamil as...
Oh, no. What's percentage? Eerie fucking is. If we say anything under 150%, he's just going to keck us.
They want the whole damn town.
Popped out about 9:30. I was like, you'll get until 12:30. He was like, I'm going home. So he went out for a mate with drinks, and then he went home early.
To stretch our already gossamer thin defenses.
I hope he bought you a shot before he went.
Jill and I will meet those from the desert. But what of the rest?
I mean, it is 20 degrees at night.
First, my friend, the city shall fight. Together.
He was sweating from his neck.
But if this does not unite Dalamil, nothing will.
That is a lot of faith to put into those who had their hands around each other's...
He legit was curious. Oh yeah, no, I'm joking, dude.
Then it will be
You know I'm just pulling your leg. I'll tell you what temperature it is, Pooh.
I do mean
The humidity right now,
I thought you might...
79%.
hold them off for as long as we can.
Holy shit.
And we will
Pooh,
do the
if you even say that that's nothing, surely copium. It's not suitable for car washing. Very suitable for a trip. Very high pollen count. Good traffic conditions. Some mosquitoes. It's due to be 85 tomorrow. Well, this is staying on high. This aircon's staying on high. It's not going off.
The women folk have come to welcome us.
I'll take that one.
He's all yours.
Okay, well, that's fun. It was 110? What? Can it be 110% fucking humid? I was joking when I said 160 something.
They mean to overwhelm us.
It's 75 and it's midwinter. Yeah, Pooh's in his fucking snowmobile. And his snow boots, mate. Well, we just got knobbed.
Guess you're all ready. Nice try. That's better.
Easy. Australia, where everything is nicer apart from everything is able to kill you. Pretty true. True.
The townspeople. Could they have held out?
Well, it's bedtime. Yo, lol, thank you so much, mate, for fucking,
We should hurry.
for the dono. For the charity dono, mate. Thank you, you've been really kind. Hope you, have a good sleep and a good day tomorrow, mate. Boom, 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 boom.
Natalie, I
La 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 la
You did
la.
well out there. The inn would have been lost had you not held the line.
You're a ledge. No, you're a ledge,
There
mate.
would have been no line to hold. You saved us.
You're the ledge.
You saved Alamil.
We all saved Dalimil.
Conrad seems to have had a change of heart.
If you sign an NDA, can you disclose that you signed an NDA? Yeah. A non-disclosure agreement. Yeah, you can be like, yeah, I had to sign an NDA. I can't talk about it.
The plan worked, Sid.
Why? What have you signed an NDA for?
You took an army of bloodthirsty bandits at our gate.
Is it for your thing that you got invited to?
I quibble over the details.
You can't talk about it. You're a fucking dickhead.
As for you, Sid, you fight considerably better than you act.
Is it to do with your streaming thing? Is it the thing, the streaming in gaming? Apollo, put the emoticon of poop if it's to do with what you told me about before.
Our friends seem to have things under control. For now, at least. Let's go and put on.
I bet Steve actually did that in real life. I bet Steve went, fucking hell. I can see him doing it. I can see him going, fucking hell. Haven't a fucking clue what I talked about before. My mind has been fucking fried today. Oh. Fucking hell. Forgotten what you typed? Something about putting your dick in a toaster?
Clive. Fine purse weighing you down. You're rubbing me blind, you know.
Rob me fucking blind, you know.
Is that all?
Hey, you cheeky bitch. What do you mean is that all? I'll take my business elsewhere.
Did you see that?
No, I put my dick in a toaster. It goes in the bath for me. What about if you put your dick in the toaster and then go in the bath? It's like the that's like the fucking trifecta of fucking.
When you turn up at ours from all our friends thanking you for your timely intervention.
Apollo, you mentioned before. In fact, I will quote you right now.
Luck, I suppose.
Okay? And if I'm correct, then all you have to reply with, just type gobbledygook, right? I've been invited to do a gaming debate on stream, lol. That was sent at 14:27 today.
Right. Clive, we knew this was going to happen. Well,
No, it's not that, okay.
disguise,
What is that about?
But you take my point. Now's not the time to second guess yourself. Now's the time.
Steve, did you submit your dare drop, by the way? Because I've not heard back from him yet.
Thank you, Otto.
It's in review still.
So it was not Sylvester, but Olivier who served as Ultima's puppet.
You reviewed
And when
yours
he learned
already?
of this, he sought to slay the fiend. Only for his father to take the spear that would have freed him. enough to drive a man to madness.
Small wonder he hasn't stirred. I would be afraid to wake.
Had I but reached out to him sooner, warned him of the threat Ultima posed. But now, both an empire and her prince lie.
You spoke to site mods?
Joshua, what do you know of Ultima?
Did you ask him if they had any mobile games that you could do days for?
Very little.
I'm sorry, I'll stop shitting on you now.
Despite my best efforts. 18 years ago, as I lay buried beneath the rubble of Phoenix Gate.
Hey mate, do you have any airdrops for Raid Shadow Legends?
But another. And it was while in my rescuer's care, I first heard of Ultima. I've been chasing his shadow ever since.
Oh.
Ultima is driven by some
More mobile than you'll ever be?
whatever reason,
Is that a fucking fat joke?
Crucial to his designs. He will stop at nothing to have you. Even if that means toppling an empire.
But why me? What possible use could I be to such a creature?
Permanently banned. Boys, that wasn't even me.
Yet, I am certain of this. It is not mere chance. You were chosen for a reason. All dominants carry within them the might of an icon. Nigh limitless power that is at once acutely limited.
I'll unban him.
Fire and only fire.
Did I ban him again?
And I only ice. 8 wardens for 8 elements. But you,
Is he unbanned?
Clive,
You are different. You're special. Your abilities begin with the flames of Ifrit. But they do not end there. The fact Ifrit can even exist goes against everything we thought we knew of dominance.
Apollo?
Perhaps Ultima has been
Can you
waiting for
type?
one such as you.
He's had 6 bans.
Limitless.
Steve unbanned him and then I banned him again.
As you say, needs me.
I'm in an Alex Scorpion's fingers in a minor.
Were I to hazard a guess, I'd say the two of you are somehow incompatible. His mind's not properly attuned.
Boys, I know it's a charity stream, but that's getting pinned.
his mind.
Mind, awareness, spirit, call it what you wish.
Boys, it has to.
I believe
That can't
Ultima
not
to
be
the
pinned.
embodiment of the concept. This is why I struggle.
Boys, if you want to donate, there's it.
To
But I'm
contain
pinning that.
I'm sorry.
Boys, that'll be pinned all night while I'm asleep.
With every setting sun, I feel my strength wane. And though the Phoenix's flames mend the prison I have made for Ultima, they do so at a cost.
Apollo, I bet you,
Find a means
I
to
bet you
bring them
didn't. But you didn't have that as your fucking Twitch bio, mate.
What were you thinking?
It was that or let him take Clive. And I've always had a soft spot for my brother.
But that doesn't mean you should sacrifice yourself to save me.
He's got corona.
Joshua. Clive, it's Gav. There's an army of Akashic at the gates of Canver.
Well, what's the short of it?
Thought Tyre told you. The capital of the Free Cities is under siege by an army of monstrosities. The city guard are doing their best to stem the tide, but numbers ain't on their side.
Clive.
What of Lord
It's
Byron and
Gav.
Mid?
No, you're
they able to
Tarja,
escape?
you confused bitch.
No, but they're all right for now. They're hiding with Gav at midship.
Oh,
We have
God.
to get them out of there.
And we shall. Otto, prepare a Stolas.
Stolas?
Tell Gav to stay exactly where he is.
Understood.
Vivian, what's the swiftest route to the Free Cities?
That sounds like a question for the map. Look here. This road, through Tabor,
should provide the least trouble.
Good.
What a coincidence. Tabor is exactly where I'm bound.
Joshua, bed is where you should be bound.
You don't think I told him the exact same thing?
Yeah.
Were Tyre not
Clive.
such a talented healer, I
Clive
would
is the main
surely have
character.
been inclined to agree. But thanks to her ministrations, I
Scuffed
found myself
Geralt,
to
basically.
join my attendant, who was to wait for me in Tabor if we became separated.
All right, we travel together.
Clive.
If he stays close to me, he'll be fine.
Thank you, brother.
Brother. Can't call him a brother. New quests are available.
Looks like he listens to Panic and the Disco. Bullet for my Valentine. Kaiser Chiefs and Franz Ferdinand. And the emo-looking fucker.
Mate, of course he does. I tell. What don't you know? You say you don't know. I say. Take me out.
Is a storm coming, Sid? Will there be...
Sid, perhaps you can help me solve a mystery.
I can certainly try. Who's gone missing this time?
It's not who, but what. Mid-scales, the ones she made for her workshop. I borrowed them to teach the little ones about weight, and shortly after the lesson, they vanished. My first thought was that they'd taken them off somewhere to play, but when I asked, they swore they had nothing to do with their having disappeared. Which almost
Triple
certainly
AR,
means they
triple
had
AR.
everything to do with it.
Perhaps a visit from Sid.
Ah,
I think it just might. Thank you.
what you
I
doing
don't like
to
imagine
me?
that my pupils would lie to me. But if they have, I'll have no choice but to discipline them accordingly. They were in the atrium when I last saw them. As always.
Can imagine him going home listening to the Killers and wanking into a sock while he cries about his lack of any other emotion other than pain.
You pretty much guessed the entire fucking plot for this game then. Bullet were good when you watched them? When did you watch them? Do you watch them recently? Boys, new hunts, new hunts, new hunts. The pack. Screaming Fire was a good song. Slam Dunk a few years ago. Scream. Yeah.
What do you reckon we should do?
Dun 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 dun. Dun 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 dun. Bum, 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 bum. Yeah.
Sid! Hard at your studies, I see. And what is that? It's not a set of scales, is it?
No. Of course it isn't.
Well, not anymore, it's not.
The poison? Mate,
Just
every
so long
fucker had
hasn't
that
it
shit,
been?
right?
We're sorry.
But we didn't break them. We dismembered them.
Just like Miss Middledale showed
You know what?
us.
We'll listen to that album tomorrow when we play Rocket League.
And why would she have you dismembering her creations?
Ice Cube?
That's the only way.
Yo, where's Ice Cube?
Engineer.
Miss Middledale said.
Apollo, I'll come.
I see how something works. It's a tech.
Dude, you gotta go and see Ice Cube, man. He's the GOAT.
Well, then your work is already half done.
He'll be wank.
Carry on.
Sorry, boys. Second ban of the night incoming. The Stee charity
Taking your part was easy enough.
gig. The Stee charity stream is now done. We're now gonna. All the donations are gonna go to my ticket to go and see Ice Cube. Hang on. He sent another message. Oh no, he didn't. It's Apollo.
You three need to learn to take responsibility for your actions. So let's have a look at these paths with fresh eyes, shall we?
Wank. Wank. I'm sorry, Steve.
All right. Everything here was once part of Miss Midadol's scales. Every
Cypress
piece has
Hill
its
in
own
the
role to
game.
play.
Yo, that sounds
Each
fucking
is
amazing.
just as important as the others.
I bet you he DM'd me
If one of
wank.
them is missing, the scales won't work. So let's think about
It's a
what those
picture of him
roles might
wanking.
be. You already know one of the pieces. The body. Its role is to support everything else. But what of the others?
Eh? It doesn't let you do... Oh, it's because you weren't modded. Or VIP'd. Yo, that's a default setting. I hate that setting. Why can't people just spam the same thing?
This is called the arm. Why do you suppose that is? It doesn't look much
You
like
can't
a
banish Jarry. You won't be able to see any more
It
gigs.
looks more like a wing.
Boys, that's why he's gone to 5 gigs this week. We've funded him.
Chocobo wing.
You've ridden a chocobo before, haven't you, Sid? Will you teach me to ride one day?
I'll think about it. Now, what do
So is it December? I'd be down to go to that. Is it in Manchester?
Some holds things too.
Dude, I love Ice Cube.
You're on the right track.
December 7th? That's 2 days after my wedding anniversary. Lee could literally get me for my wedding
These
anniversary.
round parts are called the pans. You all know what a pan is, don't you?
I do. Molly uses them in the kitchens to fry bangers. But these aren't for frying
I'm
bangers
messaging her right now.
yet. They're for weighing stuff. But what if I wanted to weigh goots? I don't think he'd fit on that little thing.
Probably not.
What are the chains for? Holding the pans up?
Well spotted. Which means something must hold the chains up in turn.
Boys, I'll let you know what the response is. I've sent an Ice Cube GIF as well.
This tiny piece is what's called a cogwheel. Or
You don't want to go on your own?
Have you ever seen one before?
I have. Miss Midadol's
You can't see Apollo's words?
Most are on the floor.
He puts them in all
Did...
conventions.
Okay.
Round, round, and round, and...
That's right.
Dude, this is why I don't troll ban people, because remember when we did it to Alias and he couldn't fucking type for a week?
I remember the arm moved.
Steve, restart your Twitch app.
And then somebody ate it.
Not my fault. You shouldn't have tried weighing it before lunch.
Restart your Twitch app.
You know what part's supposed to move and how it's
Right, now he's gone, boys. Everybody pretend to be typing, right? I'll just pretend that you're all typing, right? But nobody type anything.
Not a bad idea. You see? It's not so difficult.
You can't see anyone else's.
Now that we've taken stock of the parts and learned what they do,
Steve got that Steve chat going on.
I think we've got it.
then here's what we'll do. You tell me what goes where.
Dead chat.
Scales together.
Boys, Steve found a fucking stream, a fluff stream from 2019.
All the other pieces fit onto it, don't they?
No fucker in there.
arms go on the body, just like real arms. Or wings, if you're a chocobo. And then the arms.
Steve, I know I'll fix it. Let me ban you and unban you again.
Good. Let's see if that works. There. All finished.
Heather! Right, you should now be able to see.
Well, with Sid's help.
Can everyone just type a smiley face?
Oh, I just put the pieces together. It was you 3 engineers who showed me how.
That's right. We're Miss Midadol's hands.
You literally can't see anything. Oh, it's fucking hilarious.
Showing us a secret
Steve, can you see it?
so we can help out the hideaway when we're older.
What do you think, Sid? Are we almost ready?
With a little more help from Miss Midadol and Miss Shirley, I'd say it won't be long at all.
You hear that?
Can we get a Steve check?
Until then, though, do try to be honest with Miss Shirley.
First thing you see is Lely.
You never used the cogwheel.
What do you mean? Lely's not here. Lely went to bed hours ago.
Do you?
Keklel. Hopping, 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 hopping.
Do you like being struck by thunderbolts from on high?
He's dancing to the music, boys.
Is a storm coming, Sid?
Yo, Steve. Love you, man.
Well,
Night,
did you
dude.
solve the mystery?
It was
Thank
as
you for
thought.
chilling.
The children had the scales.
Goodbye, Mr. Steezy.
The parts of them, at least.
Can't wait to wake up at 6 AM because the little one is a knob when it's this hit.
Have my head.
Thankfully, she won't.
When it's, oh, this hot.
This might even have been her idea. Although I was the one who ended up teaching the lesson.
Love you, Steamy.
I'm so sorry, Sid. I know how busy you are. I shall see that the children are properly punished.
Please, there's no need. Mid seems to have taken the three of them under her wing. She's even calling them her heirs. She'd have them follow in her footsteps. And her father's.
I see. Sid, do you know why Mid has been spending so much time at the hideaway of late?
No idea.
She told me it was because her studies have been interrupted by events in Canva. Is that not true?
No, it isn't. The university offered her a commission. In exchange for full tuition, room and board, they asked her to oversee the design of several new war engines. To anyone else it would be an opportunity, but to Mid, who lost both her parents to war, it was a bitter pill. One she was none too keen to swallow. But that should come as no surprise. She's only ever cared about bringing people hope. The very last thing war can be said to do.
Which explains
Mute the subtitles, so monkeys don't shout me dialogue.
So should I.
I tried to.
What's the odd engineering lesson?
Oh, you've given them far more than that, and I'm sure they're very grateful.
Quest complete. Oh, this is the art you bought? Are you going to link it? Boys, you're level 40. Ooh, that is really cool. Dude, that is nice. I love the clock tower. That is sick. I like it, man. $10. I'm watching something shit on TV and throwing all my clothes off. So you're gonna go and watch the TV naked. I so hope someone burgles you, or tries to burgle you, sees you there with your pecker out on the sofa and changes their mind.
Seems the hideaway's lost its appetite.
Book.
Yo, Apollo, take care, man. Thank you for chilling,
In
dude.
this situation, Clive, you can bloody well get me out of it. I need a hand with a recipe.
You'll stab him with your dick.
Sure it's me you're looking for. I'm not much of a cook.
Ooh.
I'm all the cook will be needing, thank you very much. What I want from you is a little of your time, right? Oh, and perhaps your sword. You
Yeah,
remember
that is
every
cool
man's
art.
stew, right?
Yo,
Well,
Otis would
despite
appreciate
the
that.
look of the thing,
Put share that I notice his Discord. He'll love it.
people wolf it down. So I thought I'd try
Otis
to
sent me
do
some really cool art for Zelda.
myself. Had a peek at the book and gave it a go, but
Got me a cool Wind Waker one.
Wasn't as straightforward as you'd hoped.
I need to get a frame for it though.
Same problem.
yeah, but this is my blooming kitchen, and I will not be outdone. So if you don't want to be seen as playing favourites, I suggest you lend me a hand.
I've never been one to play favourites, Molly. And I would be only too happy to lend you a hand. So, what's on the menu this time?
A fried mortress of skyworm. That's one heck of a name, innit?
Da-da-da.
Recipe seemed easy enough to an old hand like myself. Thought I'd followed it to a T. Only, turns out skyworm livers and drake's mint are not what I thought they were. At least I hope they're not, given the rancid mess they made.
Yvonne said the recipes in the culinary pilgrimage date back centuries. Who's to say the ingredients even exist anymore?
Wow. That's a question for a scholar, wouldn't you say? Perhaps you know of one? Kindly old fella who haunts the shelves, maybe?
Fine. I'll go and speak to Harpocrates. Perhaps he'll know something. And if he does, I'll see if I can find your ingredients for you.
You do that. Lest we forget, you've got a reputation to uphold.
Boo, boo, boo. Yo, thank you everyone for chilling today and for all the time.
Is a storm coming soon?
I really appreciate it.
Lawsman Harpocrates. I've come to pick your brain if you don't mind. It's about the book you
Boys, it actually might shit it down with thunder tonight.
A culinary pilgrimage, a classic. One of my favorites, in fact. The young man did a wonderful
If it does, I'm
job
very
with
tempted to
John's
turn my
skill.
computer off.
I do hope we shall be able to sample more such.
Because I don't want my computer to get fucking
actually why I'm
destroyed.
here. I don't suppose you know where I might find skyworm livers and drake's mint.
Ah, so the fabled Sandbrequois delicacy is next on the menu. Delightful. The descriptions of fried mortress never fail to make my mouth water. Now, skyworm is a somewhat antiquated name for the white. Their ground livers being the paste from which the mortress is made.
Dragon livers. How very Sandbrequois.
One would have thought the disciples of Bahamut would have a touch more reverence for their icon's brethren, but apparently
What is
not.
the only similarity
I believe
between
the specific
serial
dragon
killers
the
and
recipe
gammers?
demands is the blueback
They
wyvern,
collect
said
skins.
to be the very
Thank you,
colour of the
Lukey's
sea
Daily.
it resides.
So I know where to look for our liver. But what about the drake's mint?
Saint's bonnet in contemporary parlance.
I like it.
A herb which grows along the North Reach coast. I gather that one can locate the cheerful yellow flowers by their heady scent alone, so I'm sure you'll have no trouble finding them. I may add that people once believed game was best served with the flora that sustained it in life, in which regard fried mortress of skyworm is undoubtedly a typical dish of the time.
Meaning that if I find one, I find the other. To Northreach, then.
Best of luck, Clive. And do save me a bite once the dish is complete.
Apollo's a fucking lying bastard. Those Ice Cube tickets are 150 quid. Oh, fuck my ass. We can't even do what we need to do, boys. We actually just need to progress the story. Can we get a ban on Apollo Carey?
Seems the hideaway's lost its.
What am I gonna do?
Is everything alright, Goots? You seem more discomposed than usual.
Oh, I don't know what that means, but I'm in a bit of a muddle. Oh, I think Nan might be in trouble, and she's...
It's alright. You can tell me.
There was a trader came by. One of our usuals, like. Said he'd heard some rotten rumours about her down Dallymill Way. Folk are saying she's been selling to bandits and cutthroats and that. I mean, she's fond of a chance to make a coin or two, aye, but she'd never do business with baddies. Especially not the kind who go hurting people who haven't done out. I wanted to ask her about it myself, but I'm scared she'll give us a tongue lashing. She'd never give your tongue a lashing, though, would she?
Boys, did Guns N' Roses really headline tonight at Glastonbury?
I'll speak to her.
Oh,
That guy looks like me.
Clive, you'll let me know what she says, won't you?
Of course.
Yeah, I'm a giant of a man.
I'm sure it's
I'm
all
not just
a
fat.
misunderstanding. Lady
I'll
Karen,
take it as a compliment, though.
how's business?
Not nearly as foul as the weather.
You're doing good trade then? Both in and out of the hideaway?
In and out. And shaking
Kind
all
of
about.
plain. Wait,
Oh, boys, I'm getting tired now.
exactly are you getting at? Not once in 5 long years do you pay my affairs half a care. But here you are today, raking me over the coals like a bloody popoto.
Just asking. Out of interest. All right. I'm here because I was told that certain rumors have been circulating about you selling weapons.
You picked up 2 new records? Ooh, what did you get?
Are you? And who was it who knows me so well as to tell tales of my evil exploits?
Both original and still sealed?
All I know is that someone in Dalamil has been spreading word to that effect.
And what? You believe it? You think I'm profiting off the blood of innocents, do you? Look, I've done things I'm not proud of. Might be there were a time when I turned a blind eye to the wretchedness of the world so I could lie me.
1957 and 1969?
That woman is no more.
Dude, I wonder how much they go for.
And you'd know that if you'd ever paid the slightest bit of notice.
You're right, Lady Karen.
That's insane.
I apologize. It was wrong of me to doubt you.
No, it was. No. I reckon you've got better
Good
things
evening.
to do than
Clive,
you do
did you
good
know that
things
you are
to
a clone of Geralt of Rivia? However, you are no Bake of Soywood Fluff's favourite assassin in the Woohoo.
In the wheel. Bayek is probably the coolest, other than Connor from Assassin's Creed 3.
I spoke with Lady Karen.
What did she say?
That the rumors were unfounded. That I was a fool for thinking they might hold.
You say that, but I bet they don't. Everyone doesn't price check, because I certainly know a lot of charity shops don't price check certain things. I know that when my mum worked in a charity shop, she didn't price check any games. She just put them up for £1, and there was a whole box of PS1, and she didn't tell me, because I would have bought them all.
Why would people say she was? What did she ever do to them? It's not right.
No, it's not. But people do things for all sorts of reasons. Perhaps we'll never know.
Well, I'm going to find out. That trader, he said they were all talking about her in Dalamil. So that's where I'm going. I'll find someone who'll tell me, you'll see.
Are you sure that's wise? Whoever's spreading these rumors means Karen ill.
Oh, right. But that's why you'll be coming with me, isn't it, Clive?
I mean, if they're sealed, though, from 1957, that is insane. Ooh, we've got quests on the reading table as well, boys. Boys, it seems like an age ago since that.
Rutherford. Wasn't that the name of my uncle's manservant?
Rutherford.
Why would he be at Martha's Rest?
Ruthers? Mod check? Mod check?
Tonight, on the Sotheby's auction, we have Elvis Presley's Come Jars from 1955. That's right, though we have a bidder, sold to Thomas Ewan.
Mate, just because I want Otis's. Yeah, Otis's Cum Jar, mate. Right, we have to go here until we can progress further. We'll do these side quests, boys, and then we will call it for today. We have to do this main quest first, though. Aww. That one wasn't sealed. So $60 opened. Sealed, you're probably talking like double, at least.
It's like a dream. The four of us out walking like we used to.
Oh, boys, look where we are right now. We're up on top.
Enjoying this, are you? Gav and the others could be in danger as we speak.
You're right. Yote is a fine scout. If Campbell was attacked, she will already have begun gathering information.
Tabor isn't far. We should pick up the pace.
Stay down.
Intend selling anyway, just got because you wanted him. Mate, that's awesome, dude. I say, I don't really buy anything to flip it. I always buy just for my own personal collection. The last thing I bought to flip was Alone in the Dark, A New Nightmare, and I literally want to pull my pubic hair out with pliers and eat them. I think it would have been more pleasant.
Assuming they would allow it, the Echoes have a will of their own.
Nice try.
Okay.
Too slow.
This is a good chest as well, boys. It'll have something decent in it. It's a special chest. Told you. William Regal's fucking sash. Oh, yes, it's an upgrade. Let's fucking go, boys. You got a lot of odd shit. I should probably sell one. One of the weirdest things I have is a World War II Willis Jeep manual, operator's manual in Russian. I think it's part of a Lend-Lease operation. Ooh, that's really unusual. That's cool though, man. Where did you find that? I just collect games, and I used to collect video game vinyls, but I've not done that in quite a while now. I'd only be interested in Final Fantasy and I don't know, maybe Metal Gear. I don't mean like pop vinyls, I mean like music soundtrack vinyls. It's given to you by your father. I don't know where he got it from. Sounds like a find he probably got. Goblin coin. Just paid your phone bill for the month and paid off the rest of your phone. Ooh, nice, man. That's always good. Alright, we've got everything here. We have indeed. Let's go.
Tell us about Yote, Joshua.
She's strong-willed, loyal, and deadly with a blade. Much like Clive, but with better manners.
Farewell.
I do. Where are you off to now then? Bound for the...
You're injured. injured.
Is he? What makes you say that?
Ether flood up ahead. It swallowed our camp while we slept. My own men did this. Turned every last one of them. There's a village not far from here. Tabor. The people were kind to us. It's only a matter of time before they won't stand a chance.
Yeah, man, it is.
We can't let those monsters reach the...
I'll go. You catch your breath.
Thank you. Our encampment is up ahead. Just off the track. They must not reach Tabor.
This guy's really going for it in his voice acting, right?
Forgive me.
It's kind of mad, because I used to get free phones from work, and having to pay sucked.
Well, soldier.
You used to get free phone? What, like, was it like a top phone as well, or was it just like basic? Like, I'm used to now, like, I've had this phone now for coming up to 4 years. It's still really good, its battery's just a bit shit.
Was close.
Let's
hope the Akashic is still there.
But I don't, if I, like, end up getting rid of my phone, if I end up getting a new phone, I'm going to be semi-pissed. Just because I'll be annoyed that I have to pay money, again, monthly for a phone.
Another ether flood. They're everywhere now.
We can't go round it.
Then we'll just have to be careful.
Good. I got here in time.
Top range, that's awesome, dude. $110 limit. Do you get that like annually or something? Or do you just get that, that's it, forever? You manage the highest volume phone store in my state. New Samsung and bills covered. Why would they give you a Samsung? That's surely a punishment, right? No, it's better than an iPhone. I think we're just going to get juiced up Gigaflare. Oh my god. There's another grade to this. 6K.
I can't move my leg.
That doesn't sound like an Akashic.
Trim phones, you don't want Apple? No, definitely not. I go for OnePlus. I've gone for OnePluses for... I've had OnePluses for years. I mean, if Apple, right, and this is me being like, I love Android, but if Apple did like a £500 iPhone, I'd buy it. I just would. It'd just be a no-brainer to me.
One of your brothers in arms told me what happened and asked for help.
Another survivor?
But they don't.
Where is he?
The minimum price you pay for an iPhone now is like £1,000. It's just so much money. That's why I went with OnePlus. The first contract I got on OnePlus, it was unlimited everything with a brand new OnePlus, which was better than like any other phone that was on the market at that point. And it was no more than £25 a month. It's crazy. You didn't push them at all. You just had like the bin at the back. Oh, where are your Apple phones? Oh, just in that bin. You don't want one of them though.
Have we met?
You must have me confused with someone else.
Wait. That scar. Son of a whore. You're Sid. I was there. In Cosness when you killed my brother.
Floth, check out my milk your phone to us phone up, Floth.
My commander.
My war with Hugo Kupka is over. I bear no ill will toward those who followed him.
And what of my ill will? Coward! Draw your steel. Lord Kupka shall be avenged!
When your wounds have healed and your head has cooled, come and find me if you must. Though I hazard your life would be better spent in service of those who need it. Or have you forgotten your oath to the Republic?
My oath? What would you know of oaths?
I know how hard they are to keep. Which is why I'm giving you the chance to keep yours.
No. I won't be deceived. Lord Kupka told us of your crimes. You are an outlaw. A murderer, not some
man. Like you or anyone else.
I am nothing like you. But if you're not gonna kill me, then go. Leave! Just know that I will find you, Sid. Someday.
Oh, my eyes. Right. We're still not done exploring over here, though, boys. Oh, no, we are.
The name's Arthur Morgan, and you owe me money, Republican soldier. Cuff cuff, spoiler alert, I have tuberculosis.
Oh, God. Cough cough, spoiler alert, that game is a giant fucking waste of time, just watch the cutscenes. Do you want to get on a horse and walk 70 miles every mission? Play Red Dead. Plus red pill. Why do you like Red Dead? Yo, no problem, Seraphim. I think it's a good game, right? But that's it. It's not an incredible game. That's it. It's just, yeah, it's just okay. Oh, as in you told the truth and no one dared.
There are a few places I haven't.
Yeah, it just annoys me. It just shows you that people don't really know games that much when they say Red Dead's the best game ever. And it sounds a bit like me saying that, but I generally believe stuff like that. Same with Harry Potter. Harry Potter game is probably good, right? But it's not the fucking game. It's nowhere near Game of the Year. Like, how can you have that as Game of the Year when you've had Zelda, which looks ridiculous, and this, and Spider-Man that's coming out, and Starfield? Like, it shouldn't even be in contention for it. It's good, but not Game of the Year. 100% of it. But I mean, if you're a Harry Potter fan, you probably will die on that hill because it's perfect if you're a Harry Potter fan, right?
There is a residence just inside the city gates. She awaits us within.
Are you buying or selling?
What are you?
Of course.
Oh, he sells meteorites.
Fine choice. Of course.
You got tiles, Harry Potter? What tiles have you got though?
Fleshed 100 skins today.
I had zero. It had zero replayability. Once the Red Dead 2 story was over, that's it. Yeah, it's Otis said this about the first God of War, the 2018 one or 16 one. Said when he was done with it, he just felt like that was it. He didn't have any intention to ever go back to it. Whereas I've completed that game like 3 or 4 times, but with Red Dead, I definitely get that. Like, I'm happy never touching that game again. I wouldn't even stream it, I don't think.
Well, this isn't at all foreboding.
Has this been held up? What do you mean this isn't all foreboding? I don't get it. The hourglass that slows? Ooh.
So, Fluff, we know that you hated the horse riding in Red Dead 2. You're not alone. To fix that, Podgma released a literally walking simulator where, instead of riding a horse, you walk for 100 hours to complete fetch missions.
You know what though? I legit think that's probably going to be a better game. I've not finished it all the way through, but I bet you I get to the end of Death Stranding and I'm like, this was really good.
It is an honor. I am Yotei, Knight of the Undying, charged with the protection of His Grace Joshua Rosfield, Keeper of the Flame of the Phoenix.
Of course. It all makes sense now.
Would you care to elaborate?
The Undying are loyal servants to the ducal throne. Or more specifically, to its heir. They have served our family for generations, albeit from the shadows.
Since their inception, they have been tasked with the preservation and enactment of the rites of ancestral communion. After the events at Phoenix Gate, it was the Undying who delivered me to safety. And since the day I left Rosaria, Yotei has been my constant companion and protector. Without her sword, I would not have survived my journey across the realm.
Rise, Lady Yotei. You saved my brother. I owe you a debt I can never repay.
I but did my duty.
Come now. Tell us what you've discovered.
Your Grace. It is as you
That's better law than Game of Thrones. Mate, you know what's insane? If all this stuff like just goes, there's literally in the base, there's a woman you can speak to, and it shows you a table of lore, and you can skip through like different parts of the game on it, and it tells you who everyone's linked, how everyone's linked. It's insane.
The Einherjar is the Royalists' flagship. What business would they have in the Dominion?
Upon learning of Waloed's involvement in recent events at Drake's Fang, I sensed the malign influence of Ultima, and bid Yotei and the Undying look into the matter.
We have reason to believe that the Black Galleon weighed anchor shortly after the fighting began. and set a course due south.
For Canva. Then it is Waluda knights who besiege the cities.
What is left of them? Yes. And the Black Galleon sails at but one man's behest. Barnabas Tharm.
Odin.
But are we truly safe here in the Agora?
The city guard have been paid, if that's what you're implying.
All the more reason for them to run.
Well, you are free to leave, Lord Minister.
Markets abandoned.
D4 world boss. Are you on oh, D4. I thought you were on thingy 4. Tier 4. He's still on tier 3.
Teeters on the brink of chaos, and all you can think about is commerce.
Forgive us. We were not aware Dhalmekia now subsisted on charity.
Quite. How dare you?
Distinguished members of the council.
You can tier 4 just. Nice.
This intrusion.
What is the meaning of this?
A trifle crowded, but I fear it will have to serve, my liege.
Very well. My colleagues, do you not see? The king, he has come to save us from the Akashic. He is a gift from the heavens, divine intervention, our very salvation.
And of course, if it is compensation he requires, we would be most willing to negotiate a fair price for services rendered.
Fools. Your ignorance unbecomes you.
Your Majesty, correct me if I'm wrong, but I would swear that the fiends washing the cobbles of Canva with the blood of her citizens wear the colors of Walud. Ha! So you do not deny it. Guards, fetter them, and see our guests to the dungeons!
Enough.
What sword is that? That's a ridiculous sword. I would like that sword, please.
Creatures. That you should imagine yourselves worthy of salvation. The girl is still here, somewhere in the city. Her consciousness fair dripping with her late father's hubris. A consciousness to which Mythos is inextricably bound and inexorably drawn. See that he is made welcome.
Yes, Your Majesty.
Come, Mythos. Surely the prince's light cannot have sated you.
So they all want, like, he wants to fight us. We have to fight Odin, boys. And then who's the last one? It can't be Ultima. We can't have the power of Ultima, surely. Unless that's how Endgame opens up. We get Ultima as a summon. Who's bigger than Odin, though?
So then,
A Bahamut Odin. It can't be anyone worse. It's got to be either Leviathan or...
Indeed.
That's the only
Based on what we know of Barnabas's actions, I would
summon
guess
that's
some
of that
few
tier,
years,
really.
Mayhap more.
but to what end? What does Ultima want?
The tapestry. Show them.
Oh, look.
By the flames.
Phoenix Gate, Drake's Breath, and now here. But what is it?
It is old, ancient, even. Naught remains of the faith it represents, save what can be gleaned from the image itself. None could tell me what the one in the apothecary meant, even the Undying. But I believe it may be the key to discerning Ultima's purpose. That figure in the center, the one beneath whom the icons congregate, that I believe to be Ultima. He is a god, or at least godlike, his very existence beyond our ken. The icons, and by extension their dominants, are meant to be his subjects, and while some, like Barnabas, have accepted this role, others have rejected it, like you, Clive, which is rather inconvenient, as it appears he needs you most of all. And gods don't like to be disobeyed.
No, I don't suppose they do.
Huh.
Clive, may I tell Yote of the lake?
By all means.
Yote, I will be accompanying my brother to the Free Cities. Whilst we are afield, I would have you watch over those Clive has made his wards. Omielos delan tuisag ilith. Though well concealed, the hideaway lacks trained fighters to defend its occupants should they be discovered.
But it is my duty to...
As it has ever been my brother's duty, remember.
If that is your wish, Your Grace. But please be safe. If aught were to befall you,
You have my word.
He's in. He's in, boys.
Farewell, my lord, my lady.
We are in your debt, Yote.
That was thunder, but it's on the game. That's a thick door. Dude, that thing will be so heavy.
Let's find our friends.
We've still not seen the full picture of that though, have we? We've seen like sections of it.
It's plain she cares for you very deep.
Right, boys. Can we fucking... Oh, we can. Thank God. I will suck penis right now. Right, boys. We have quests to do. And then it's bedtime time. We'll do the quest, go back to here and call it. We'll call it for today after that.
Nothing like a little unrest.
Also got to grind, boys, a little bit as well at some point. I have to find a good XP place, a good place that gives a lot of XP out. Because some of those challenges are going to be pretty tough. If we're going to try and do them.
Ready, girl? Run like the wind.
Run like the wind, bullseye.
Hippocrates said I should be able to find what I'm looking for somewhere nearby. Bright blue dragons and bright yellow flowers. Should be easy enough to spot. This must be our wyvern. All right. Let's get this over with. That's the wyvern's liver. Now I just need to find the herbs. Bright yellow with a heady scent. Better already.
Here it is. I wonder if we're going to have to fight something now.
I think that's everything Molly needs to resurrect her recipe. Better head back.
Right, well there's that quest done. Let's get to this one. Well, I'm actually not tired. I'm going to struggle to fall to sleep. Hopefully I just nod straight off. Although I do keep yawning. Guessing this one's upstairs? Yeah.
My lord Marquis, is that... It is you. Then you received my letter. I am Sebastian Rutherford, chief steward of your lord uncle's estate.
Of course. We met once before.
Yes, my lord. Thank you for coming.
And what was so sensitive that you couldn't put it in writing?
1,000 apologies, my lord. I did not mean to offend. I merely...
It's all right. Continue.
I am here at Martha's Rest, at the behest of your lord uncle, tasked with learning what I am able of the realm's current state of affairs. And what I have learned is grim. The fall of the Mother Crystals has left Storm in a state of utter disarray. The subsequent darkening of the heavens has only made things worse. Akashic attacks, once unthinkable, are now commonplace. The gears of governance have ground to a halt, and without a steady hand on the tiller, the realm threatens to drift into utter chaos. Your lord uncle, however, believes there is a way to avoid this fate, and is determined to see it set in motion.
That sounds like quite the undertaking.
It is. Hence my having enlisted the aid of several colleagues serving the 7 high houses. Alas...
Alas.
I have lost contact with 2 of those colleagues already. They are both able-bodied and trained in the sword, yet in these dark times, even that may not prove sufficient to keep a man safe on the road.
So you want me to find them? I'll need to know where they went.
One I sent to investigate the Republic, the other the old Imperial capital of Oriflamme.
That doesn't exactly narrow it down. I suppose I'll start in Dalamil and work my way east.
Thank you, my lord. I shall pray for your success and safety.
Okay. It's not even here. Oh, is it in here? It's gonna be here then. Fucking hell. Fucking hell. Fucking hell.
It's not going to be easy finding one man in an entire republic. Let's hope someone here's seen something. It shouldn't be too hard to find goods.
The gentlemen of the town guard are strapped.
Could be I know something more.
Clive, listen!
Ugh.
I found someone who says he's heard the rumours about Nan.
Have you?
Go on. Tell him what you told me.
All right. It's like I said. A wizened old crone by the name of Karen's been selling steel to whoever will pay her price.
Karen.
Be they knight or knave. Says the more swords and spears she puts in people's hands, the more war they'll wage. And the more war being waged, the more call for swords and spears. And who will they all turn to keep them in steel? Why, the good Reaper herself.
And you've seen this Reaper at work?
Aye, it just so happens I have. You'll find her right here plying her trade most days.
Don't know why it's not playing.
Where exactly?
She has a stall here in the market, but if you're
Scammed.
not the patient type, you can probably find her at her storehouse on the edge of town. But it'd be a bolder man than me that braved that particular nest of vipers. Feeling bold.
Boys, did Jeremy Clarkson get removed? I fucking hope not.
For your sake. Now, if that's all, I have places to be.
Sorry to have kept
And
you.
so the journey begins.
No, I didn't.
The journey to find goat's nuts. Safe to say, Fluff was successful to find goat's nuts in the desert.
Not unless she's discovered
In the
the
desert.
secret of how to be in two places at once.
Eh? What do you mean?
Lady Karen hasn't left the hideaway in weeks. So who has been running this store he spoke of?
Good question.
Oh, I'm tired now, boys.
I'll visit this
These two
storehouse
quests
on the
better be short.
Alright, but be careful, Clive.
You too, Goots. Someone's got himself in trouble.
Those are cool swords.
Your master here, so you can start by giving us all the coppers in your purse.
I already told you, I have nothing.
Then maybe we'll take that pretty outfit and the steel you're wearing.
Please! These men are trying to rob me!
I'll deal with this.
Thank you.
You that one's master, then? If you'd kindly pay the coin he owes us, we can pretend you didn't draw your blade on Republican soldiers.
Or you can go back to your garrison and I won't report.
Oh, you can suck my cock.
Oh, you're more than welcome to. He hasn't had many visitors since we slit his throat.
Don't know why I did that. Are you fucking kidding? You're gonna protect your friend? Wait, he fucking bounced. So an hour stream, no biggie. I know, and we've literally played a game all the stream as well. So it's been all purely gameplay. Minus, I'm gonna say minus like half an hour maybe. Pretty insane, right?
I'd expect as much from Hugo's face.
Never ever at me in Discord again, Shen, and go, when are you going live? Because I've been fucking
Much has changed in the
XQC hours of streaming this week.
You've seen this kind of thing before then?
Many times. I was sent here to observe the situation.
One of Rutherford's men. He sent me to look for you.
Well, then you have my thanks. I fancy I could defend myself against one, perhaps two, but a whole regiment.
Everyone excited to watch Final Fantasy VI when I go to sleep?
I arrived in Dalimil several days ago, but when I called upon the captain of the local garrison to make inquiries, his men confiscated my effects and locked me in a cell.
The captain is no more. And his men make the rules now.
Fortunately, I was able to bribe my way free, only to be stopped again by those soldiers you so kindly dispatched.
What of the Fist Central Command? Surely they wouldn't allow such lawlessness amongst their ranks.
I would imagine they are unaware of it. Most of the army has fallen back to the capital and hunkered down behind her walls. Those who weren't recalled now rule the fringes unchecked, answering to no one but themselves.
Then it's worse than we imagined. You should return to Rosaria. It's not safe here.
I'll find a caravan heading north. You won't mind if I borrow one of these soldiers' coin purses?
Don't give a shit, mate. Take them all.
Not at all. Now, to find this second associate of Rutherford's.
Rutherford's.
If he was bound for Oriflamme, I'll start at Northreach and see if I can pick up his trail.
Okay. We're gonna teleport here. Be quicker. Yeah, 13-hour stream, insane, right? Putting some good hours.
You fought very bravely. The safety of the town is in our.
Let's go. Run like the wind. Time to brave the Viper's Nest.
Just you, is it? Thought I might have laid it on a bit thick.
It was a fairly unconvincing tale. So, what now?
That's up to you. Die a slow death, or a quick one. Boys, he's all yours. But that sword is mine.
Leave now and we can pretend this didn't happen. Stay down.
Dedge. Dedge. Boom, ba ba boom, ba ba boom.
Oh, you've done it now.
Go on. Tell me what I've done.
When the Borgwyn finds out you've killed his men, he'll have your head. He only wanted that bull of a manservant, the dim one always clinging to Karen's skirts. You weren't even supposed to be here. Who the hell are you anyway?
What were you going to do to him?
The Borgwyn wanted him to get to Karen. I was only supposed to point the lamp in the right direction once he arrived in Dalamil. But then you turned up. Well, go on then. If you're going to end me, end me.
You're not worth the effort. Now be gone. Before I change my mind.
Be gone.
Fucking coward!
I need to find Goots. Right now.
Get your filthy paws off me, you naughty-pated lout!
Stop calling me names! And stop spreading them horrible lies about Nan!
Well, that will be easy enough. For they are not lies. Every last word is true. And she must pay for her crimes in blood.
Blood?
Goose, are you all right?
Uh-oh.
He's gonna kill Nan! He said she had to pay in blood!
After what she did, it is only right. She ruined my life and the lives of countless others. That loathsome harpy's very existence is a crime, and I will not allow it to continue.
That's not very nice, is it?
Was it? I have no quarrel with you. Only with your employer. Run along now. You need not pay for her sins.
No.
No?
I don't care what she did. I won't let you hurt Nan. Promise me you won't hurt her, or I'll kill you myself!
Goops, no.
Enough, all of you!
Mm-mm.
But how did you?
You're a sight less clever than you think you are, the pair of you. Did you think I wouldn't notice the two of you slinking off together? Well, the whole thing got me thinking, who in Dalamil might bear me a grudge? And a certain snivelling shit I ran afoul of in my fairy years came to mind. Though it was just Bogan back then, wasn't it? I thought
Want it.
might have taught you some sense, but I see you're the same pants-pissing craven you've always been. What was it we called you? Wet legs.
You bitch! Everything that happened, it was all your fault! And now you'll finally pay for what you did to me!
Oh, did she just take him out? Oh no.
If you want a piece of Nan, you'll have to go through me.
Fuck!
You great galoot. Out of the way, I can handle this myself. So, wet legs. You remember what you told me when we last met? An eye for an eye. Wise words, Sam. Wise words. And now, it's time to collect.
What? She took his eye?
Sorry to keep you waiting.
Is he...
Dead? No. But I reckon he wishes he was. It isn't easy going through life one eye short of a pair. After all, I should know.
You don't mean...
Oh, don't tell me you didn't notice. Lost it to old Wet Legs back when we were working the same routes. Said I'd stolen from his strongbox.
What, he cut her eye out?
Sort, mind, but that didn't stop him taking his little revenge. So I took some of my own. Sorry, lost everything. His coin, his clients. Always knew he'd be back one day to claim his due. But he crossed a line dragging poor Goots into this. He didn't hurt you, did he?
No, Nan. Still got all my arms, see? Legs too. But what if he comes back again?
What if he does? First we take the other eye, then we work our way down. He'll learn his lesson soon enough. But something tells me the Wet Legs has learned it already. Right. Let's get you back to the hideaway. You've attracted quite enough attention already.
Already?
Ta-ra, Clive.
Remind me never to cross you, Karen.
True. Fucking hell. Cut his eye out. Right, there's one more mission somewhere. How much do you think we're going to lay in tomorrow? I'm going to try and get up at 8:30. Copium.
There's a lot of road between here and the capital. Rutherford's man could be anywhere. What happened here?
If you're with the others...
What happened here?
They've already relieved me of my belongings.
I'm not. I'm looking for someone who was sent here by a man named Rutherford.
And then you found him. I am Alistair Rockford, attendant to the Lady Ariane of House Wellesley.
Of the 7 high houses of Rosaria. It's been a long time since last I saw my great-aunt. Is she well?
My Lord Marquis? Yes. Yes, she is. The Lady Dowager has granted me leave to assist your Uncle Stuart. I was on my way back from the old capital when I saw some villagers being robbed on the road here.
On the road here?
They looked more like field hands, but it didn't matter in the end. I did what I could to help the victims, but all it earned me was a pummel to the temple.
Which way did they go?
South, toward the gate.
All right. I'll take care of them. Founder knows I've met enough of their kind. You head back to Northreach, visit the Vale, tell them I sent you.
Thank you. I shall. Founder be your shield.
Boys, I've not been able to scroll any memes.
They just couldn't resist, could they?
Okay.
This one's ours, pretty boy.
Shit. Yo, welcome back, Seraphim, mate. Beautiful. Bloody beautiful.
Make for the town while you can.
Oh.
There may be more bandits nearby.
You don't need to tell me twice. Many thanks, traveler.
Right. We did it.
This looks to be all of them.
We can go and hand in all our quests and then veg.
I thought I told you to make for the Vale.
And stand by as ill might befall the heir to the ducal throne.
It's just Clive, and I'm fine. Which is more than can be said for you.
I will survive.
Strange that the garrison wouldn't intervene in such a brazen attack so close to their gates.
The garrison have their hands full inside the city. Some days they don't even send out patrols. There are few hands left to work the fields, and even fewer to transport the grain. The market stalls are nearly bare, and the price for what remains is exorbitant. It's not uncommon to see a fight break out over a crust of bread. When I said the ones who attacked me
Luke
didn't
figured
have
out
the
what you did.
intelligence, I
What
meant
did
it.
you? What when you went BRB?
They were probably just
I think you went at. I think you went and snarfed.
Listen to me.
Or did you go and deal?
If you are to continue your investigation, you first need to seek.
Do you do your new job? Do you deal? You go and deal some snarf.
Of course. I shall return to Northreach right away. But allow me to thank you first. Had you not happened along, I...
Don't thank me. Thank Rutherford. It was he who sent me.
Rutherford. Everyone thank Rutherford, boys.
I shall send a Bistolus as soon as I'm able.
The hint was the emoji earlier. What, when you said you BRB?
My uncle certainly has his work cut out for him. If it isn't already too late.
A bell. Ba-ba-ba. Right, let's go here. You hit yay with a love heart. Huh? I'm confused. Oh, he guessed what? Oh. I'm with you. Sorry, I'm just tired.
I see you're still here. The Rest's location affords a constant flow of traders.
Boys, how many more days do you think this game's going to take for us to beat?
Speaking of which, I received word from both my associates. They have resumed
Oh, he's subbed to you. Oh, yeah, because he's got the emote now, right?
I only happened to be in the right place at the right time. They both seem to think the realm's prospects rather grim.
I am afraid that grim would be putting it lightly. Storm is in crisis, and if we are to free her, we must work quickly. And we must work together. Such
The emotes won you over. Luke, Pooh has some good emotes.
As it is mine.
I need to redo some of mine. There's a couple more. I've got some ideas. Also, I need an idea for a 24-month badge and an 18-month badge, boys. Any ideas? Master Sword, I think, for 24 months. What do we put for 18 months? Buster Sword? No, but Buster Sword isn't as good as Gunblade.
It seems the hideaway has lost its appetite.
So, did you have that word with
And it's definitely not better than the lightsaber.
I did, and he was as helpful as ever. He told me exactly where to look, in fact.
If you got any ideas, let me know.
Will I be cooking up, or is it better not to know?
Blueback wyvern liver, and a herb known as Saint's Bonnet.
Ooh, Excalibur's a good one, yeah.
Wyvern livers, was it? Well, at least it weren't actual worms, I suppose. Now then, you stay right where you are. I've got some cooking to do. Let's hope these grand old chefs of yore knew what they were on about.
Yeah, I was going to ask Watson, see if he would do some. I also want him to do, you know, the TTS thing? Because I know he could do a really clean, like, TTS
Here we
muted
have
thing.
it. Fried mortress of
Oh my god. Chicken
Ivan's offered to make sure
and
it's fit for
lettuce.
consumption. Well, I say offered. He as good as begged.
And rightly so. Is there any higher honor than partaking in a slice of culinary history?
Huh?
So, not fit for consumption then.
What witchery is this? The crackle of the crust gives way to an almost violent richness. Yet, it is the piquant kiss of the saint's bonnet that tames this savage dish. It is a tour de force. A force of nature, even. A maelstrom of flavour and sensation. A graceful beast emerging from centuries of slumber.
I think he likes it.
Well, I can't quite tell with all that nonsense he's talking. But I reckon you might be right. It was decent then, I take it.
Decent? It's remarkable. And I defy any man to say a word to the contrary. Sid, might I suggest that you command a party of your finest men and women to procure a dozen blueback wyverns forthwith?
I'll give it some thought.
Okay. I thought we'd be getting good rewards for these, but not really. This one's surely right.
Nothing like a dish of cold vengeance to foul a gut.
I'm sorry, Nan. I didn't mean to make things worse. I just thought I had to protect you. Like you've protected me.
Aye, well, someone had to. Your parents certainly didn't give a whit for your well-being. Reckon the both of us would be worse off if I'd not taken you on. You've always been me right eye, Goots. And I'd have you stay that way. So don't you dare go looking for trouble again.
Well, I will.
Told us.
If you ever need help, I'll do it again and again, and you can't stop me.
Why, you big lump. Fine. Play the hero if it makes you happy.
Thanks, Nan. I won't let you down.
There's nothing he wouldn't do for you.
That's as maybe. But if he's ever to make his own way in life...
Yeah, Mazimun would be good, but you wouldn't be able really to tell because it would be too long, really, wouldn't it? But Mazimun is a good shout, actually. It's probably my favourite weapon in Final Fantasy.
Don't think I didn't appreciate that.
Of course.
That's why when we played 12, we went the samurai build, just for that.
You make me one good eye, mister. I don't go thinking that'll do you any favours. A potion today'll cost you the same as it did yesterday.
Oh, don't even get a discount? What a bitch. I thought we'd at least get a fucking discount.
Let me tell you a story.
Oh, okay.
Clive.
All right.
Them rumours wet legs were spreading. Might be they weren't just tales plucked out of thin air. You see, there were a time when I weren't too particular about who I sold steel to, so long as they paid me the right price.
I'm a cooling. Send help. I'm about a cooling. A cloud we cunning.
I were always
Cloud?
Gold. And to satisfy that lust, I sold to opposing armies, stabbed my every client in the back, made myself the most hated woman in the twins. But then one day I met a man who made me a different kind of offer.
Boys, it's that warm in this room that it's still 21 degrees with the aircon on. It's 20 degrees outside.
Was that the first time you met Sid?
And it's 1 in the morning, half
fell
1.
right into his damn trap. He was true to his word, so I ended up being true to mine. And I soon started making the best profits I've seen since taking up the trade. And all without aiding or abetting any outlaws. Except Sid himself, that is. Told me about his plan to topple the mother crystals, you know. Said that with them gone, the realm would want for all manner of things. An opportunity for the likes of me to
The
make
engine
do.
blade. No, I think Mazimun.
Why, I reckon an enterprising individual could find a
Although the 1 month sub, 1 to 3 month sub, I think is a samurai sword already.
Did my stores that day and moved into the Hardaway proper. And the rest, as they say, is ancient bloody history. A dozen years on, and I'm still not the richest damn. Not for lack of trying, mind. But I can say
Maybe a Halo energy sword
I've never
for 18
been
months.
You've all
Halo
shown
Energy Sword
me
for 18
there are
months.
some things more
24
precious
months
than
Master
the
Sword.
gift.
I think we've sorted it,
There are.
boys.
So don't you go messing it all up, or you'll have me to answer to. Still alive, are you? Margaret? No. Go on then. It'd better all be here.
We have a quest. Or a reward.
There's barely been a shipment in since.
Engine blade, but my blade is Final Fantasy 15 was Ragnarok. Oh, your favourite blade?
Oh, I wasn't expecting you back.
We got an amber.
Come again. I may have more for you.
So, have we got a hunt to do as well? We'll do this tomorrow. If we've got a hunt to do, we'll stay here. I don't think we have, though. Oh, no, we have. Yeah. This one. So, it is south of Tabor in Dalmaka. So, that's the first thing we'll do tomorrow, boys. And then we've got side quests here. And then we can continue with the main quest. And then we are probably into the end game, I'm going to guess. Look at that, boys. Level 40. Still only says 29 hours played. We've got almost half the trophies as well.
Thank you, Fluff, for streaming. We'll see you tomorrow. Good night.
Good night. Yeah, boys, thank you so much. I appreciate today. It's been very pog. I'm gonna go bed. I'll keep the stream on, obviously, though. I'll at least keep doing this, like, constantly streaming until we either hit the goal. No, in fact, until we hit the goal. Because I was gonna say until we finish Final Fantasy, but no, I'd feel bad if we ended and we still had money that we could raise, because we could get a thingy in the night, right? Like a big raid, and someone just fucking juices it by 500. So, boys, I'm gonna pin it. Apollo, your joke was funny, but it's now bedtime. Hide for myself. They're the links, boys. Remember, everyone who donates, I know I keep saying this, you must all be sick, but anyone who donates, you put into a giveaway, into a huge giveaway. 2 huge giveaways, actually. One for a game of your choice, if you win. Any game you want. And the second is for Final Fantasy 16 for the PS5. So, if you do both charities, then you get 2 entries to each. If you only do one, then you get 1 to each. So, yeah. Thank you, everyone, for chilling. Pooh, love you, dude. Dave, thank you for chilling. Dave, you finally got your gifted sub, mate. I'm expecting 10 tier 3 subs tomorrow, Dave. So, I'll be expecting them any minute tomorrow. Also, boys, how do I buy the Rocket League Optimus Prime shit? Is it just on the store? You can't buy anything.